Every time he sees a luxury car, he slams his elbow hard against the car window. His whole goal is to check if the owner's around. If not, then congratulations. Just place a spherical object on the door handle and give it a hard push. The car door opens easily. After getting in, the guy calmly takes off his headphones, then digs 2 metal rulers out of his bag and shoves them into the gaps around the infotainment screen. He pulls gently outward, and the whole unit is his. Of course, this is the most valuable thing he can steal right now. He finally came across a fancy car. Before leaving, he planned to grab some small stuff. But guess what? Every storage compartment that can hold things has an extra hidden lock installed. They won't open at all. The guy still isn't giving up. He rummages around the car for ages. Even though he doesn't find much, he still manages to find a really cool pair of sunglasses. As for the back seat, other than a stack of newspapers and a few magazines, there's no other valuable stuff at all. So far, he's grabbed everything he can. He was about to just leave, but he's completely stunned. Neither side's car door will open. The confused guy heads to the back seat to try, but the result's still the same. After calming down, he first takes a sip of water to calm his nerves, then digs out the tools from inside the car. He picks up a wrench and starts smashing the car window hard. Logically speaking, ordinary glass would crack after 7 or 8 hits. Even if it doesn't shatter, it'd leave cracks. His phone somehow gets a text message. He tries almost every spot and still can't break it. Having no other choice, he has to call his buddy for help, but he never expected. Before he can even say his exact location, his phone signal just disappears out of nowhere. After messing around till midnight, he's so tired he falls asleep when he wakes up the next morning. But this car is like it's custom made. Before he can call for help, the signal cuts out again. The text is a detailed guide on how to install the infotainment screen for this car model. It says clearly in it, once the infotainment screen is removed, it'll cause the car to suddenly lose power, and the doors will lock tight. In a way, the infotainment screen is like a key. After reading the guide, he's over the moon. He quickly reconnects the wires and puts the infotainment screen back in place. But after doing all this, the doors still won't open. At this moment, he's completely desperate. To avoid dying of suffocation in here, he decides to use brute force to pry open the door. Just then, a call comes through on the screen. After hesitating for a moment, he presses the answer button. It's the car owner on the other end. He's the one who sent that text earlier too. His goal was to get the guy to put the infotainment screen back, so they could get in touch. And the reason the owner did all this is simple. In the past 3 years, his car has been stolen 47 times. He absolutely hates thieves, because even if a thief gets caught, they only get a year or 2 in jail and then get released. The owner isn't satisfied with that kind of punishment, so he custom modified this car, planning to punish the crooks in his own way. And this guy just happened to be the unlucky one. According to the owner, the car has 100% tinted windows. You can't see inside at all from the outside. Plus, the glass and metal are bulletproof grade. Not only that, there's also a signal jammer installed inside. If he wants, no electronic device works inside the car. After explaining, the owner hangs up the call and turns on the air conditioning by the way. At first, the guy is actually enjoying it. He leans on the steering wheel and takes a nap, but as time ticks by, the owner cranks the aircon up to full blast. He tries to close the air vents, but turns out those have been tampered with too. They're completely locked in place. If this keeps up, he'll freeze to death sooner or later. He thinks and thinks, but there's no better way. He has to tear the newspapers into strips and stuff them into the air vents one by one. After a while, the owner contacts him again, asking if he regrets being a thief. He also says if the guy sincerely repents and promises to be a good person after he leaves, then he'll show mercy and let him go. But instead of working, these words only fuel his competitive streak. He immediately curses out the owner's whole family. But as soon as he finishes speaking, a ton of white smoke pours out of the air vents. Needless to say, the guy is in for a world of hurt.